Hi guys, as I told you yesterday, I'll be uploading another video. So let's start it. So this one is about the toolboxes where you can store your tooling equipments like drillers, like your wrenches, spanners, whatever you do with your household related workings. So here I have two toolboxes which are both 19 inches. One is a Stanley 19 inches toolbox, which I got it for 1240 rupees from Amazon. And the other one is the TAPARIA, which is an Indian brand. It's a toolbox by them, and even that is 19 inches. So that costs me around 1399 rupees. So let's see the first one, which is the Stanley toolbox, which is pretty good in the build. Yeah, I bought it from as I told you from Amazon, which is pretty good as per the size. When you compare the so-called color it is given, because normally the Stanley comes with black and yellow. Yellow is the main brand color or something. Yeah, and it does have an hinge where you can go and lock them, and the best part is it comes with the steel locks, and they are pretty strong. They're pretty strong, and it comes with two storage units on the top where you can store any screws, and you can store any kind of hinges in it, and even the small L-shaped screws, L-shape wrenches, and here you can put something else as well, which can be stored and captured pretty easily. Yeah, so the leeches here which are given are very easy to open, and we have a handle here which is easy to open close, and it is very tough as well. So when it comes to the latches which are given here, they're pretty good, they're strong. Yeah, you can just push them here and just lock them by pressing it down. Yeah, when you press it down, that's it. So this is how it is. But I like the box pretty much, but when I'm comparing with our own Indian brand Tepera, I'm having a little doubts here. So maybe you guys can clear out that in the comments. So the other best part in this box is uh, the leeches which are given here, which are very strong, and you don't even see the iron strip which is going through this one. And the other good part about this box is when you try to open this one, yeah, normally it doesn't open completely. It just sits like this. So even if it sits like this, it doesn't fall, or you can store many stuff in on the topper compartment, and there is another bigger compartment at the bottom. So let me go ahead and measure that and show it to you, then it will be easy for you. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back with the tape here. Even this is a Stanley 3M 3-meter tape. It is pretty tough. Yeah, it has a leech which is an iron one, which is in yellow color. Again, it's a standard color, and you can use your finger here to control it. If you leave it, it's gonna hit back, and it is very tough. And you have a button on the top where you can just lock it. Yeah, so this is one piece which I liked from Stanley. So let's go ahead and measure the box and see how big it is, how much you can store, what is the capacity and stuff. So normally we need to measure here till here. It comes around 18 inches. Yeah, normally it is mentioned as 19 inches box. So let me see why they say that. Okay, you see here on the top, from here we need to measure it. So let me measure it from there and see. Yeah, it is 19 inches. All right, so the so-called size, it is exactly what they said. So let me see the depth. So the depth is, we need to take till here 10 inches. Yeah, and 19, 10 inches depth, I mean the height. Okay, so when we talk about the storage capacity, it is pretty big, but the only part where I can see the defect here is it doesn't cover the whole part. Yeah, you see this? It's going to leave the space here. I like this part compared to the Tupperware. Tupperware covers the whole part, compartment here. Okay, this is easier compared to that. The reason is when you want to pull something from down, and if your stuff is here, you need to pick it up. But if this type, if you have it, you can just remove something from here without even taking this, case out. Okay, so let's see how big it is. The so-called depth is pretty high, pretty huge as well. So let me see. It comes around 8 inches here, but when we compare from outside, it is around 10 inches, right? So let's compare this one and the other Tapera box as well. Yeah. Okay. So here comes the Tupperware box. Yeah, I have stored a few of my tools in this just to show you guys how it looks and all. But look wise, can I say you one thing? Compared to the Stanley, I like this Tupperware pretty much. Yeah, look wise, the so-called detailing, the grilling out here, it is like so rugged. It looks so, what do you want me to say? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna say you the pros and cons here after once we are done with the showcasing of this particular box. Okay, later on I'm gonna compare both. I'm gonna say the cons, pros, and everything. Okay, the first thing is the so-called plastic used here is damn strong, very strong, and the handle which I have given here, it is so different. But I say that it's going to be a problem in few months. Let's see. When we talk about cons and pros, I'm going to explain that. So when you store, there are two storages on the top where you can store different items here. As I told you, in Stanley, you can store different things, right? In the same way, the boxes are, the placements are similar, but the way they are designed is different. The material they used is different. Okay, let's try to open the latch here. Okay, you see the sound? It is damn hard. It's very hard. So here I have stored some screws and nuts here.